Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let me send. I'm coming. I gotta send a link to someone to join. Okay, cool. Okay, Charlie. Welcome to the space. My name is Sheldon. The head is big for a reason. Face Off is live though. Face Off is live. And to go check it out, we have a new channel for Face Off. So make sure say you will go check them there. Enjoy the content. They give it to you back to back like that. No, that'll be happy. Make sure say you will go join. But then we're gonna have a conversation. I think in the morning this video popped up on the TL and it was posted by a brother from Nigeria. I mean he's on now. Um he would be added to the speakers so that we have the conversation. So, as I said, a video popped up, and a brother from Nigeria posted it, and it was an interview that happened at Three Music on the big convo in the morning. I think it happens on, the show that is hosted by Cyril and Olele, and they interviewed Fields, the producer, right? The producer could act, and it was the conversation was basically about rappers, Nigerian rappers and Ghanaian rap. And my Nigeria brother posted it and captioned it in such a way, said, I don't know what he was trying to achieve with that kind of caption. He wanted to trigger the rap, community in the country. I don't know what he was trying to achieve, but he captioned it in such a way, said, they look like your mind they try to talk say no Ghanaian rapper go feel out backfill Nigerian rappers. And I was like, nigga, you tripping. Nigga, you tripping. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? How many rappers do you have in your country before you want to come and trigger the Ghanaian rap community over here? Now me self, if me then put me on self, bro, I'm going to cook some of your mainstream rappers. If you don't know, I have a song on Spotify, bro. Are the rappers? At the rap pass, bro, there. That is a bar though. So yeah, the conversation there on people they express their opinions and things. So I don't know why. Oh, boss man, you have wait. The guy's name on Twitter is One Jobless Guy. You gotta be kidding. So yeah, One Jobless Guy, please. Yeah, okay. So he has requested. So let me add him to the speakers. So we are going to have a conversation. Nigeria rappers versus Ghanaian rappers. Me, mom, dear, you people know where I stand, and I am willing to die on that rock. That Ghanaian rappers, they rap past Nigerian rappers. You know, if you change my mind, there is nothing to change, and so yes, and the conversation was also on the fact that maybe some of us we haven't soaked like rap music from Nigeria and blah blah blah. And I was like, bro, you people don't even have a rap industry, bro. Cool down, just cool down. You understand? So, I have one jobless guy on here. So, Charlie, what's up, killer? Hey, okay, I don't know what is happening to him, but yeah, that is basically conversation me that you want to have for here. I want make you tell me, make you show me what you really do way they see way they try come tell we say Nigerian rappers be come on bro, don't do that.
Hold
Now
on,
who
hold on. Good. So I was trying to speak. I didn't know I was on. The mic was mute earlier on. So,
all right, you are on now. Talk to me. What is your problem?
so like you said earlier on, I'm not. Like you said something. I'm not trying to kill anybody. Let's put
Okay,
that aside. Let's share knowledge. So,
okay.
um, so what even made me to make a comment on the video? The way I captioned it was, first of all, I saw a very high level of ignorance from most of the people that were speaking in the room. Yeah. um
Mm.
and it's not just ignorance based. It's not, most of the ignorance is not like I'm going to blame them for it. It also happens here in Nigeria, right?
What is the ignorance? I want
So
to
the
know.
ignorance, first of all,
Mhm.
is a misconception that people usually have about the music industry. Basic is a basic is a base fact about the music industry and how people have a misconception about it. So first, I'll talk about the misconception people usually have about the industry before I go into the issue of the missing, like what the presenters did not really know about what they were talking.
Wait, so this is a misconception about the Nigerian rap industry. That's what you are saying.
Music generally. That's why I said I'll first
Me
start
okay,
with the general misconception before we go into
okay.
what
All right,
we are
no problem.
actually saying. So now here's the
All right,
misconception that people say. I was hearing a
all
lot
right.
of things like mainstream rappers, Nigerian rappers are going commercial, blah 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 blah. First things first, we as a people need to differentiate the difference. Like, we need to know the difference between pop music, which is popular music, and and niche categories of music like rap, like rock, like country music, like high life, etc. etc. Now there's a central kind of music which we call is pop, is the popular music, is danceable, it has kick to it, it has a lot of melody. That is the one that travels, that is the easier one to export, right? So first of all, let's even just at the back of our mind, let's have it at the back of our mind that Nigeria's population is 200 million. First of all, have that information. So the reason I'm saying this is there is no way on this, not just planet Earth, there's no way in the solar system that you will tell me that you don't, like, there's no way any Ghanaian, not you, like there's no way a Ghanaian can know 5% of the music. Like, I'm not even saying you can't even know, because what we export is the pop side of the music. If I tell you to mention commercial mainstream rappers, quote and unquote commercial mainstream, all you're going to give me are names like MI, Vector, Ladipo. And why? Why is because those are rappers who have crossed over, because the music they make, they do it with the eye for making it pop. Not exactly because they want to be the. When MI dropped his first album, it had a lot of pop in it. And to cater to the rap fans, he dropped illegal music, which was purely hip hop. It did not go mainstream. Many people outside Nigeria did not hear about. He dropped the second album, and he dropped illegal music too, which catered primarily for the rap fans. It did not go pop. No, I'm sure many of the people on this call have not heard, like, they did not hear a song of I Am 1, I Am 2, I Am 3. They did not hear any of that. Why? Because those are projects that catered to the core hardcore fans. It is not pop. It is not general music that everybody should hear. Now, back to what the presenters were saying Nigerian, all Nigerian rappers have gone commercial. I don't even know where to start. Like,
well, is it not true? Is it not true? Most of them,
I'll use 30 seconds to mention a lot of rappers who have dropped projects in the past few, like 1 year, few months ago, that you do not know. There's Payback, there's Bazini, Paper Corleone, Hot Eyes, Fat Boy, Replay, Odumodu Black, Kid Mali, Boogie. We can now go to the one that you guys know, maybe Ladipo, you know Olamide, you know Reminisce, Il Bliss, AQ. There's SDC that drop projects almost every year. Every single year, SDC Show Them Camp have dropped a pure hip-hop project every single year. It is hip-hop, it is not pop.
Yeah.
I do not expect everybody, even Nigerians here, I do not expect everybody to gravitate towards those kind of projects. They will gravitate towards Ashake. They will gravitate easily because those are pop music. Just like Ghana, when you mentioned that, Ghanaian rappers, I don't know anybody that raps in Ghana apart from Sarkodie. If you
Masa, you are lying. How can you tell me this,
bro?
How can you tell
do you want to force knowledge on me? I am telling
I
you,
am not forcing knowledge on you. I'm not forcing knowledge on you, but
hold on. The ones we knew in the past, we are EL. We knew EL. We knew what's his name? This OG, Reggie Rockstone. We knew.
Okay.
We knew some Ghanaian rappers. Currently, the only rapper that Nigerians will see and say, oh, I know this person. One, Sarkodie. The others will be known by only rap fans like me. I know Manifest, I know D Black, I know some of these guys. But the average Nigerians, if you call these names, it would be like you're calling maybe the name of a makeup kit or something. Like, they don't know these guys. So the same way you don't know Nigerian rappers, it's the same way I am not going to stand here and say I claim I know Ghanaian rappers. The Ghanaian musicians I will know are the pop musicians who have come across my space, like Black Sheriff. Oh, mind you, Black Sheriff was in Nigeria in December. He was at Radical Rave. Island Block Party. I was there. I'm a very big Black Sheriff fan. I was there for all his performances. He performed almost every song on his album. Guess what? I was the only one that was vibing, and that is Black Sheriff.
Wait. You say what?
Black Sheriff.
Wait. What are you saying? We saw
What I am
videos of
saying is
people.
that the way you
Well, listen. We saw videos of people vibing. What are you talking about?
you say
You
I
were the
did
only
not see
one who.
millions of people vibing. I was the only one singing his music word for word. People were like,
Wait,
Omo, sing the
what
one
party
way
are you
we
talking about? The
dey go.
Island Block
They
Party.
were like, nigga, sing waiting you
No, no,
know.
no, no.
Sing
Cool down. I want to
Soldier,
ask questions.
sing Kweku the Traveler,
Boss,
and go off stage.
boss, make I ask questions.
Okay,
Which party are you talking about?
Island Block Party. He came to perform there.
The Island Block Party, the videos that we saw that people were singing to his songs like word
Which
to word,
songs
word for
apart
word.
from Soldier
What are you
and
talking about?
Kweku the
Now,
Traveler?
why you they try lie? Why you they lie? How can you tell me that you were the only one in the audience who was singing to like his song? How
many
can you
songs
lie
did he
like that?
perform?
When we have video
Let's
evidence
do
to
the
back that.
mathematics. How many songs did he perform? He
It is
performed
not
at least 14 songs.
Don't tell me you
He
were the only
performed
bro.
at least 14 songs. People vibed to Soldier, people vibed to Kweku the Traveler, and that was it. Nobody was vibing to Konongo Zongo. Nobody was vibing to the other songs. It was just people like me that.
So make your arguments like that.
Now.
Don't tell me. Don't do like that kind of hasty
Okay,
generalization.
now
And say
let's go back to the hip
oh,
hop. Now tell me the name of the Ghanaian rappers that we should know or that you're vibing with and you feel are good enough to take on any of these rappers I had mentioned. I would like to hear their
bro.
names.
I know. I will not even go. I will
Exactly,
not
because they do not exist to us.
Listen, I'm telling you that I'm not going to mention mainstream artists for even your mainstream rappers.
I not mention. I mentioned
Listen.
I
I don't have to.
about
I
10
don't have to.
rappers, and none of them
Listen.
were mainstream.
Listen. You say what?
I
I should
mentioned
mention
10 rappers,
rappers.
and none of them are mainstream. But those are rappers that we floor any Ghanaian rappers any
Boss,
day.
let me talk. What I'm trying to tell you, you say I should mention rappers in this country. That
Yeah.
if you go toe to toe with your rappers, right?
Yeah.
That is what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, say I'm not even going. I mean, go for the Sarkodie, the Manifest, the ELs and things. We have, tiers of rappers in this country that if I list them right now, you not go to bring anybody self out. What are you talking about?
Now, what
Are
you
you
have
talking about?
hold on. With
Which
what
kind
you
of
have,
rap? Which kind of
have
rap
you
you people
realized
about?
that we have just exactly said the same thing? I will tell you rappers you do not know that I know we floor your rappers. You are also telling me that
Which
you will tell
rappers?
me
Which
about
rappers?
that
Okay,
you know
so
that you
which
floor my
rappers are you
rappers.
talking about?
In summary, I don't know your rappers and you don't know my rappers. It's
Now,
that simple. What you know are
listen,
mainstream. What
bro.
I know are mainstream. I am not a member of GH rap community, so I am not expected to start digging deep. I will only know what comes up to the surface, which is the Sarkodie, the ELs, which is the Manifest, the Blacks. Same way you will not know Payback, you will not know
Hello,
Bazini,
guys.
you will not know these
Yo.
guys, but you will
Mute.
know MI,
Can I
you will know
come?
Black,
Yo,
you will
Can
know
I come?
Vector, you will know Black Bones. Why? Because they have risen
Can
to
I
a level
come?
where they have
Can
crossed
I
the
come?
top.
wait. Someone is speaking. Let the person finish speaking. I beg.
Le- le- Yeah, guys. Good evening, guys. Um, I'm happy to be. I'm happy to be on this space, but let's look at it this. First of all, let's look at the heart itself. Heart is spiritual. I've listened to many rappers. I'm a Nigerian. I we all love, I remember, I think in the mid 90s, early 2000, when we used to have this Music Africa of a teen, on a TV channel in Nigeria here, we do see a lot of Ghanaian artists, Ghanaian rappers. I have to give it to these guys, man. They are very, very good when it comes to creating different kind of genre. I mean, when you're talking about raga, talking about reggae, even the hip life, the Ghanaians are there. Yes, I'm proud of how Nigerians kind of, took the mantle away from them and, become the leading, music industry in Africa. But I think in terms of talent, the Ghanaians, they have it. But the problem is just that they kind of, there's a lot of division in that in their industry. They don't support themselves as much as we, have done in Nigeria. But let's go to the act itself. I don't like this thing when you try to box an artist into a corner. Because you are a rapper doesn't mean you are not gonna be a good singer. I'm a Chris Brown fan. Chris Brown can rap as well. R. Kelly can rap as well. Wyclef can sing and rap as well. I don't like this issue of, oh, your rapper has gone commercials, they've done this. You are trying to just limit the art itself. Art is supposed to be expressive. You are supposed to, I mean, an artist is supposed to be someone, who should, just try as much as possible to relate his craft, to the people. We should not make it look like a sin or like something that is forbidden when a rapper is trying to sing. It's just, it's just natural, it's normal. People should be free to do what they want to do. But I can put it to you, I saw Kwadwo. I mean, sorry if I didn't get your name right. I normally check your stuff on YouTube as well. I mean, the Ghanaian guy, the Kwadwo Sheldon. Sorry if I didn't get your name right. I respect you so much, and I kind of, try to get more, not try to know more about Ghanaian artists from your YouTube channel. But I wasn't having it when you said you have a lot of rappers in
We have
Ghana that
the
would
question is not
easily.
that mean the statement wasn't. I mean, a lot of rappers. I'm talking about we have better rap than Nigeria. That is what I
You,
said.
of course, of course, you are a
Mhm.
Ghanaian. You are not
It
gonna,
is not even
you are
about
not
me being
gonna pass.
Ghanaian. It is about putting the facts to you. And you see, if I put Sarkodie on it,
No, no, no.
listen. If I put Sarkodie on the table,
Listen,
well,
bro.
listen. When
Yeah,
it comes to
bro,
flow, when it
bro.
comes to commercial appeal, bro, if I put Sarkodie on the table right now, who you they carry come? Who?
Bro, chill. You don't have monopoly of facts. Let's just get that right. You can, in your sentiment, you can be sentimental. It's normal. If I'm speaking now,
This is
I'll
not
tell you that I'm
sentiment.
telling you
These
the
are
fact.
facts.
But it's my
Who is the
opinion.
most
Your opinion,
who is the most successful
chill,
rapper on the continent?
bro,
Who?
bro, bro, chill,
Oh
chill.
no, you are talking about
Your,
sentiment and things, and I'm trying to put this. These
just
are facts.
chill, chill,
If I
chill,
okay, if,
chill.
come on,
Chill,
bro.
chill.
You people, you
Your opinion. Wait now. Your opinions or my opinions
this is not
are not
opinion.
facts.
This is fact.
Everything,
These
chill.
are facts.
Everything is subjective.
Just to
Everything is
put it there,
subjective.
Nasty C is more
Everything
commercially
is
successful
subject to
than Sarkodie.
verification.
If you are being
When you
fact,
are
if you are being
looking at,
factual.
if you
Okay.
want to put it on the scale of success, in terms of the number of albums sold, the number of album released, the units, the streams as well. I don't think any Ghanaian rapper can stand close to Olamide. That's one of the
Exactly.
most
Are you
successful
getting the
commercial
point?
Wait,
rappers
wait,
in
what?
Nigeria. But let's go from when you look, when you look at the kind of lyrics, the message rappers are passing, the punchline. I think the best from Ghana is Manifest, not even Sarkodie. In terms
By
of quality, I mean, what's that man say? The bar. Yes, you might not respect him in Ghana, but I can tell you for a fact in Nigeria, Manifest is that man that we normally call for triple twale, that will give him a salute. Is that kind of a rapper that is that good that he can sit on the same table with our legend Mode 9, overdose, 6 foot plus, you know, not to even talk of the new guys now ruling the wave, the Vectors, the MI, the Illblaze. So we are these rappers, the OGs, not even the guys like just like OneJoblessBoy is trying to tell you. We had the guy that sets the bar, the rugged man of this world, the Lord of Ajasa. Those are the guys that kind of set the pace, that build the industry. So if you are going to go back in that time and me trying to bring Ghanaian rappers of those time compared to Mode 9, I don't think any Ghanaian rappers can stand. But for a fact, we can still reason with Manifest because brother makes more sense than most of the Ghanaian rappers we've known. Yes, no disrespect to TikTok. He's a good guy as well.
Sarkodie
But
doesn't make sense. Sarkodie
if
doesn't
the
make sense in
Ghanaians,
his song. No, you see, you are trying to
I'm not
come on,
saying,
man.
I'm not
Oh,
saying Sakote,
hey, hold
I'm
on.
not
Shay,
saying
wait.
Sakote is not making
Hey,
sense.
let me
It's not making
explain to
sense.
him.
But what I'm
Hold
just
on.
trying to
Hey,
say,
Shay, hold on. For what we are trying to say as Nigerians, you're the one listening to Sarkodie. What we get from Sarkodie is the flow. We don't speak his language. We are just getting the flow. So if you
absolutely.
expect me to understand what Sarkodie
But,
is
but,
saying,
but, but
then you
do
should
we
try and
speak
understand what
Olamide's
Olamide
language?
is saying.
Okay, but yes, Do you think we also understand what Olamide has been saying in songs?
Do we speak? We also...
You don't, but is he commercially more successful than Sarkodie?
You say Olamide is commercially... Come on, bro.
Bro,
But
you
wait,
live in Ghana.
To me,
You know people
Olamide
like
does
say
not
they
do
stay
rap
for
anymore.
Lagos. Like cross Togo, cross Benin. Like your knowledge is very much is rooted in Ghanaian music. So I don't I honestly do not expect you to know. Just like you should not expect me to know a lot about Ghana. Like my knowledge of Ghanaian music is from the base. From the base, it is flawed because I do not listen to them. I will not wake up in the morning and go and start going on YouTube and finding out who is the best guy. Like what's popping in Ghana. No. If it shows up on my Apple Music, fine, I vibe to it. If it shows on Spotify, I vibe to it. If I see it on TV, I vibe to it.
One jobless boy. I think you have to give it to them.
So we should not deviate from the point. I believe that there was a lot of ignorance in that video when people were saying Nigerians don't have rappers again. Like, we have 200 fucking million people. Sorry, forgive my French. Like, we have hundreds of rappers in this, like, hundreds upon hundreds. There are 36 states. Like,
you see, that thing is,
music
you can have...
industry Enugu State alone, the number of rappers in Enugu State alone, from Zoro to Tidings to to Ratty to Lyric, like there are guys in Enugu State alone that are pure rappers. They are not even commercial in Nigeria. Most Nigerians don't even know them because they do pure hip hop and it is in local languages. So their fan base is quite regional. So when you're coming and saying there are no rappers in Nigeria, that is a very ignorant point of view. Like, you don't even know. I'm sure you as a human being, you don't even know up to 1,000 Nigerians. And there are 20 million people in Lagos alone. And that is like the population of the whole Ghana. So
Ghana
making that blanket statement is that's where the ignorance came from. Like, you do not make such blanket statement because your knowledge of the Nigerian music industry is quite limited to what you see on terrestrial TV, on DSPs. You are not in this industry. So you cannot, in any ground, claim to have knowledge. That kind of knowledge where you sound authoritative. You can give, just like I'm saying, I can give atmospheric knowledge. You cannot come and tell me that you know. You do not know. You don't know Payback. Payback has dropped like 9 projects. You don't know Bazini. He has like 4 projects. You don't know Paper Corleone. He has like 8 projects. You don't know Hot Ice. He has been rapping since I was in university. You don't know Fat Boy. You don't know Odumodu Black. You don't know Replay. You don't know Kid Mali. You don't know Boogie. You don't. You know AQ. Maybe. You know SDC. You know Reminisce. You know Ladipo. Because they have been promoted in a way that you have to see them. But you do not sit down in your cubicle in Ghana and say there are no Nigerian rappers. All of them have gone commercial because they are looking for money. That is very wrong. It is quite...
Can I talk?
That was where the problem started, bro.
Good evening. My name is Randy Kimbi. I'm from Cameroon. So I do listen to Cameroon music, Ghanaian music, Nigerian music. I'm very, very much into the industry. I have artists that promote in Ghana and I promote some in Nigeria too. One of my artists I started collaboration with Zlatan. So when it comes to rap music, I'm a big fan of rap. But when Sheldon said that, or in that video where they said Nigerians don't have rappers anymore, what I understood is that they have rappers, but they are not good in that level that can compete with
They are
Ghanaian
not
rappers.
commercial. Not say they are not good. That's insult on their
Okay,
career.
somebody like Odumodu Vlog, I know Odumodu Black. I know him and I know his song Vigilante Group or what. I don't really know the title, but I know the song. The song is good, but
As Vigilante
it's
Pop,
because
Alpha
of
Odini.
the quality of the song that made me to know him. I know so many Ghanaian rappers. I'm not a Ghanaian. I know rappers in Ghana like Amarado who raps in Twi. I knew Elamide before he started commercializing when he was still singing in Yoruba. That the quality of his music made me to know him. That's what that video meant. Is the quality. There can be 1,000 people, there can be 1,000 artists here, but if you are not good enough to stand out, nobody will know you outside there. So there are rappers that still sing in the dialect or still sing in their local languages, but they have been able to cross boundary because of the quality of the music, not even because they commercialized. So that's what I understood from the video. I know so many rappers in Nigeria that are not yet blown because I follow the industry, and I know so many in Ghana too. But my take is that Ghana has more powerful rappers than Nigerian rappers.
It's simple.
As I listen to both songs, I listen to both countries,
Okay,
and
let me ask
what
you.
I've
Name
seen,
name 8
Ghana
Nigerian
practice
rappers. Just name
the
8.
rap culture more even.
Hold on. Name 8 Nigerian rappers. 8. I'm not saying 10. Let's not get to 10. Just name 8.
Okay, I know AQ. He won best lyricist at the Hades last year. I know Odumodu Vlack. I know Olamide. I know MI. I know Vector. Black Bones has commercialized. I
Black
know
Bones has
Fisco.
not commercialized. Black Bones song went a commercial song went mainstream. If you listen to his album, like, like
I
10
listen to
songs there,
Young
and like
Preacher.
6 of them are hip hop songs. So
Yes,
move
I
on.
listen to Young Preacher, but this is latest song that he just released. It's an Afrobeat song. It's not
That's
rap.
the song, not the
So
project.
if
Correct.
you
Like,
if you listen, okay, it's not a project. Okay, let's put it that way. That we rate rappers based on projects. So I had named Black
mind you,
Bones,
mind you,
AQ,
most of the people you
I
named are already known by everybody here. I was expecting to hear people like Odumodu Black, Alpha Ogini, that he did
I
Vigilante.
know Alpha
Those are the
Ogini.
names.
He
So, like,
collaborated with
if I'm calling
Odumodu
Ghanaian
Black on
rappers
the
in
song.
this conversation, I do not want to be hearing names like Sarkodie, we know all those people, right? If you're saying mainstream, then we have the mainstream conversation and we talk about
Yes,
it.
for
But if
Ghana, I
you talk
know
about
for Ghana.
hip hop, like proper hip hop, that people that are keeping it 100% and they are sticking to their hip hop roots. I want to hear those names, because you made a blanket statement saying Ghana have more rappers than Nigeria. So that's what I want you to tell me those 8 rappers that you know that makes you have that made you have that opinion.
I've listened to
What made you have the
so
opinion?
many
How many
Nigerian
rappers do
rappers.
you
If your
listen to?
song is not good, I
If
will
I
not
can
be
ask
able
one
to
question,
retain your name.
please.
You understand?
Hmm?
If your song is not good to that level, I will not be able to retain your name. Same as you can say you've listened to so many Ghanaian rappers. If their songs are not good, you will not retain their names. So I do listen to songs, or it's the quality of your song that will make me to retain your name. If the quality is not that good, I will not be able to retain your name because I will not come back to the song.
You're not getting the point still. But we move. Continue. Just
Thank,
continue what you're saying.
thank you, Kimby. Thank you, Kimby. JK.
Yeah, Sheldon.
Yeah, what
So
happened?
the one question I want to base the guy. I see in tweet he mentioned 2 particular rappers. He said Black Bones and AQ. No Ghanaian rapper can out battle these 2 guys. I guess I want to ask him a simple question. If he said of Lyrical Joe, Strongman, Eno Baroni, and T-Flow.
T-Flow.
I don't know.
Yes.
And he says he doesn't have any knowledge of the Ghanaian music scene. So if you don't have any knowledge, how do you then say no
Exactly.
Ghanaian
Now,
rapper?
this thing you
No
just said
Ghanaian
brings
rapper
me
can
back to the
out
video.
rap
How are
AQ
those
or Black
guys
Bones.
in the studio telling thousands of people a lot of ignorant stuff that they have no idea about?
Fine.
No,
I
so
get that. I
Exactly.
get that point.
no.
But
What
then
is it?
Point.
Listen, guys.
He just
What they
called
said.
several rappers. I don't know them. So how do
Listen.
you want those guys that don't know what is happening in Nigeria
Listen,
to be
boss.
informed?
Listen, boss. What they said in
Hey,
the studio.
Chineke.
This is what they said in the studio. They said Nigerian rappers have commercialized, so there are no rappers in Nigeria. Like all of them are singing now. That is what was
And
said.
is
Is that
that
what you
a
have a
statement
problem
of
with?
fact? To you, is that a statement of fact?
Most Nigerian rappers have commercialized. So what? You
Most.
don't
Look at
see
the
it?
English you're using. You're a journalist, for God's sake. You do not use the word
But
most.
most of them have
I
commercialized.
just
What are you
I
talking
just
about?
asked you how many Nigerians you know. Leave rappers alone. Both politicians, traders. How many Nigerians do you know? To use the
No.
word
The fact that
most.
someone, no. The
You
fact
don't
that
use the
someone,
word most.
listen,
A
the fact that
journalist. You don't use the
someone
word
is
most.
rapping at some Enugu market,
Most
so they mean they
most
be part
means
of the.
that you have done
Come on, bro.
a proper population sample, and you have made a
What
conclusion
are you
based on
talking
that
about?
population sample. What is the population
Kojo, cool down.
that makes
Kojo,
you
cool down.
use the word
Kojo,
most?
cool down.
I have never used the word to say most Ghanaian rappers. No.
One jobless.
You have to be factual. Don't because of you want to score a point.
One jobless. I'll make I ask you something. You mentioned that I know Lamide is very successful. I'll give it to him definitely. But let me ask you that: when was the last time you heard a rap?
Last year,
Answer the question,
bro. Last year. Hey God, who are these people?
Oh, it's just a question, bro. It's just a
Like, do you
question.
people even
I've asked
listen?
you.
Like,
It's just
what
a
is the
question.
last time I heard a song?
No, I didn't say a song. I
God.
said a rap.
Rap
You
song.
said
Rap.
you can.
That is asking me this. I have answered your question, and I've told you last year. It is now up to you to find out. I have given you your answer. You asked
Okay,
when
last
last.
year.
When last was last
Which
year,
song is
bro. Go and listen to
you
Hate Me.
Mention
asked
the
me?
song.
Look,
Mention the
look,
song.
look,
What's
Go and
the
listen
song?
to Hate Me
look.
with
Let me
one day. Oh, go and start from
one
there. From there,
one
you can
jobless
crawl
guy.
wherever.
One jobless guy. You
Like
see,
Olamide,
one job.
like just go to
One
your Apple
jobless
Music.
guy.
We all
Calm down.
have
Calm down.
platforms.
Calm down.
We have
Calm
streaming
down.
platforms.
Listen. That's why I said I know everyone, literally everyone on this platform can attest to the fact that Olamide started as a rapper. He did what he has to do as a rapper. I mean, we have to give it to him. When you mention that he has been successful in that field, which I mean I do appreciate, and I'll tell you the fact that Olamide, when it comes to Nigeria, Emma even that doesn't come close when it comes to the most successful rapper. It is Olamide, and I'll give it to him. But then you have to appreciate the fact that when he became successful in the field of everyone knowing that Olamide is raking in the cash is when he actually commercialized. So the songs that the people on the continent know from Olamide, you can't even on this platform from those who are
Okay,
from.
let me
Hold on,
ask you speaking. I want to ask you speaking.
let me finish.
What are the Olamide songs you know?
Jobless guy, relax for
Let me
people to
finish.
talk so
Let
that
me
you
finish.
banter, but then you are cutting them
And
off.
then from the field of where we can mention the songs from Olamide, even people from other countries. Even I am not surprised. I know someone from anywhere, Cameroon or Senegal, anywhere can mention that they didn't even hear a rap song from Olamide. You can mention because you're a Nigerian. I can mention a song that I'm a Sarkodie fanatic. I can mention songs that Sarkodie dropped that you might not know. So you are from there that you can tell us that, okay, Olamide dropped a song and this is what it is, right? So for instance, if you have to say that, okay, the rappers that they are from Nigeria, I can mention dozens of them. Of course, I mean, based on population, you have dozens of them. It makes sense. But then you can't be talking about having about 100 Corollas and someone having 5 Mercedes C-Class Benz, and you say that you having 100 Corollas actually makes sense than someone having 5 Mercedes C-Class Benz. So I can
That be what we try to talk and chairman today.
I
They
can
talk
mention
this.
rappers from Ghana. I mean, J Batu is a very good rapper. I'm not scared to even push in Eno Barani. Tulenke is a very good rapper. I can mention names that
Tuleke every day there.
I
Tuleke.
can
Are
mention
you
names.
done?
I can mention
Are
names to
you
you.
Bro, Tutula
I can
party go
mention
last MI.
I can mention names. I can
are you
mention
done?
names to you. They actually make sense. They actually make sense to mention the names. But the conversation should be around the fact that when you started talking, you said that, okay, Manifest, you guys relate when it comes to Manifest because you can call him to the table. Manifest does a 99%, 100% English. So you can relate to that. Many of the rappers that you are mentioning, you also said that the names that you are mentioning actually do it in their local dialect. Are we talking about
I mentioned
rappers?
some, not all of.
Not
Like
all of.
I only mentioned
Okay,
Enugu rappers.
okay, fine.
Those are the ones that do local. The rest speaking English
If you want
or
to
pidgin.
mix the culture where it has to be the local dialect and the English where you relate to Manifest, we can call names, and then you can
That means you got the
n-
wrong. The dialect thing. It was me buttressing the
uh-huh.
point that there are even rappers in Nigeria that are good, but people in Nigeria do not know them because of the language they speak.
Yes, we also do have
So
same. We
the
also
language
do have same.
outside.
But the point,
The first rapper I mentioned was actually
oh
Sarkodie,
yes,
not Man. Or somebody else
I
that
heard
mentioned.
those names.
I mentioned
I
Sarkodie.
heard those names.
We do not know what he's saying, but
You
we
enjoy the
love it.
flow. Yes, I do understand. But the
So it's
main
not about language. Let's keep the language thing
yes,
one side.
no,
Let's
you
talk
don't. You
about the
didn't.
politics.
Possibly you didn't get my point. But what I'm trying to say is this: me, I wouldn't stand anywhere where someone talks about when it comes to Afro music. I would ever stand somewhere and say that we Ghanaians we do it better than what is called Nigerians. I mean, you guys are far gone. We are trying to do everyone on the continent. When you talk about rapping, you can't if you can't sit down and talk about taking out Ghana because that's what we are holding it down. You see, you were mentioning names of what is called people who are, let's say, you have legends, and we too have legends. I mean, we have legends. Tiny is there. Grandpapa Reggie is there. We have what is called Lord Kenya. We have all those people who are actually also made names on the continent. Okay, so when it comes to rap from the roots, when it comes to Ghana, you don't take it away from us, and you don't take our life away from us. So we can mention names that when you talk about bringing those people on board, I will beat my chest and bet on the fact that, look, those people are not going to disgrace us. They will floor your people, and that's a fact. This is not someone going commercial and a whole lot. Yes, it's true that some of your rappers have actually gone commercial. That's what Wizkid said recently, and people jumped on him. That, okay, majority of the rappers from Nigeria have actually switched. And even that one, there was no conversation that was about you people. And he mentioned the people that he think they are rappers, and you people got triggered. This is from someone from your country.
Bro, go to Google right now and type rappers in Nigeria. They say the video, Burna Boy, Olamide, Rayman, Netosi, Fido, D'banj, and Foul. You don't even have rappers. I am
like you.
You
know that other media houses have what they call KPIs. Like, bro, I can fucking go and write this thing on my laptop in front of me, publish it, you Google it, and you take it as fact. Guy, they act like journalists once now. You do not come outside and be doing like you don't know how to inform people properly.
OneJobless. When was the last time someone from Nigeria? OneJobless. When was the last time? OneJobless. When was the last time one person from Nigeria as a rapper got a prestigious award for their effort as rapper?
Tell me the same about Ghana.
Why?
Come on, bro. Put your BET on the table. Put your BET on the table. Put your BET on the table.
The year for you. Sarkodie won it the year after. Someone whose root also comes from Ghana, which is Stormzy, also won best international flow after Sarkodie.
Now, are we doing roots now? Should we go down roots now?
We are not doing roots. We are not doing roots.
Go to roots.
Put your BET on the table.
You want to
put your BET on the table.
I'm telling you that
which rapper in Nigeria has won it?
When it comes to the prestigious award, for instance,
about that, I think that anybody has won it in Nigeria. We are not going to bend history. Ice Prince even won a BET. Come on. Hold on. Ice Prince won a BET.
Which year?
Which year
is that?
Google it, bro.
But what?
I don't ask you Sarkodie's year.
For someone who don't believe facts, when
I say mine, I try to give you the full details, and that's why I'm saying that. When was the last time a rapper, currently, the last 5 years or last 4 years, won an award for being like a dope rapper, a prestigious award? That's what I'm asking.
Now, this is.
We'll
take the conversation to the beginning again. When I tried to tell you the difference between pop music and rap music.
Bro.
To Ghana, hold on, let me finish. To Ghana, rap plays a very important role in what becomes pop music in Ghana. Do you understand that? In Nigeria, rap music does not make up a large percentage of what goes pop. It is a very tiny percentage. And what will get to the ears of BT, ETC. By the way, Sarkodie is not winning this thing as best rap. He did not win a best rap category. If I am correct, he did not win a best rap category. He probably won best international act.
But he's a rapper.
He won a hip hop award and the whole world is bowing down for his hip hop artistry. That is not the case. He simply won an international best international award. The same award Ice Prince won. The same one. What's his name? Davido or Wizkid, Burna Boy. The same one they have all won. The reason why he won it is because
when it comes to best international flow, it is only restricted. It is restricted to rappers. Those who have the flow.
It is. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Actually can do the flow and who can actually do the rap. I mean, that's
the award. The name of the award. The name of the award is best international flow. Do you think it's a staff that is flowing? No.
And you know, and those categories, you wouldn't find Wizkid there. You wouldn't find what is called Burna Boy there. That is strictly for those who can flow and those who are rappers. It is strictly for them. This is not at
and a rapper from your country has not won it before. That is what we are saying.
This is not
because of that. Hold on.
Hello.
So because of this singular fact. So because of this one singular fact, you have now discredited the every other rapper in Nigeria because of a singular award show? Is
No,
that what
that's
you're
not
telling
what we are
me? Yes or
saying.
no?
No, you are not.
Our
That's
argument is
not.
that
Oh,
That's
come
not.
on
everything.
now.
Hold
Let us
on,
use our.
one
It's
minute,
because you
one
have not
minute.
accepted
Your
the fact
argument
that your
Here.
rappers have
I
gone
am trying
commercial.
for us to speak. Like,
you
let's educate ourselves. So, because
see,
of Sarkodie won BET, mathematically, it is equal to the fact that every other rapper in Nigeria is dead.
no,
Jobless,
That's
okay,
what
no,
it
hold
Jobless,
on,
you are
hold on,
talking as if
hold on.
obvious.
Sarkodie hasn't
Okay,
That's
you
hopped
know
on
what
what?
a
it
song with
means.
Ice
Let's
Prince
drop the commercial
that
argument.
murdered him. Sarkodie hopped
Let's
on
drop
a
the
song with
commercial
Ice
argument, and then
shot and shot, and then he murdered him right on the song. So if you are talking about BET, they both have BET, but then they hopped on the song, and even your own Nigeria people was like, nah, Sarkodie went in crazy on that song. But they both have BET, but then yeah, Sarkodie murdered him. When it comes
Can you guys hear me?
Boss, by the way, if you remember, the
yeah,
first
we
time
didn't
I
hear
came
you, Sheldon.
into this conversation was because of BET. Sarkodie has always been in this conversation. So nobody here is going to say Ice Prince was best Nigerian rapper at any time. Nobody's going to say that. But Ghanaians will always say Sarkodie is one of their best. So let's not pitch Ronaldo versus McTominay and expect something different.
Let's just narrow down the argument.
Hey, Charlie.
One job left now. My question was a
Ow,
simple
ow.
question. A simple question. You
So
said
don't so
no
don't come and
rapper in
because
Ghana,
Sarkodie is better
no
than
rapper in
Prince on
Ghana
the song. It
can
means
can
better than all Nigerian rappers. Come
no
on.
hold on.
Come on.
I mean, you said no rapper from Ghana can out rap AQ or Black Bones. These are the two names you mentioned, right?
Yes.
From EOT. Okay, and I'm asking you
Now,
if you've
guess
heard of
what? Here's
Lyrical Dude.
another reason why that statement was said is because the disinformation on the video saying all Nigerian rappers have gone. So why don't we
We
see
understand that. We
they
get that point.
are trying to be
We get
funny?
that point.
Let me also be
We
funny
get
and
that point.
put black
Fine.
Bone AQ to destroy the whole
Okay.
Ghana rap industry. And
We
that is
get
the reason why we are
that
here, right?
point.
Because one
We get that point.
disinformation
even
further
Black Boy
We
doesn't
get the
believe
point
what
that
you
you're
are
making.
saying.
Fine. But you also said when it comes to Ghana music, your knowledge about the Ghanaian music landscape is very, very is baseless. So I just want to ask you a few questions. If you've heard of Lyrical Joe, if you've heard of Obibini, Eno, Strongman, these are like rappers down here in Ghana that
Tuleke, J
I
Bad,
won't see many people, yeah, Tuleke and
J
all of
Bad.
those guys. And I
the
can
answer to
confidently
all of that is no.
I can confidently put these 4 or 5 guys on the front line of Ghana rap against all your rappers from Nigeria. And I tell you, they'll floor your people
I'm not even
down
going to
bad.
bring AQ or Black Bones or any of those. I will bring
No, put
proper
AQ there because
underground
come on.
rappers
I
that will
mean,
murder these
AQ,
guys.
I
You
put
guys
AQ on
watch
the same
this
pedestal as Lyrical
Go
Joe.
on YouTube. Go on YouTube.
AQ is no different from Lyrical Joe.
Artistry Nigeria. Go and Google Hennessy Artistry. Every single year, there are up to 30 rappers that come on that show and kill shit. Go and watch what's his name? Activated Sessions. There's a full show where rappers come in, week out. You guys don't
You
know
see,
these things. That's why I
do
was
you know
trying
your
to
Same way
problem?
you
hear
also
a
don't
You
know
know your
journalist,
rappers
problem.
like
from Ghana.
a
You know
real
your
Come
problem.
journalist, saying that
You
all
think you are the
Nigerian
only
rappers in Nigeria.
country who have underground rappers. That's what
don't
your
worry,
problem is.
yeah, actually,
You
That
feel like
what?
you're the only
you know the
country with
number of rappers
underground
we have
rappers.
in
Every
Ghana.
country has.
If it
Oh,
comes to rap, I always say
bro,
that if
if
it
you
comes to
understand
rap,
where I'm going to with this
if it comes
conversation,
to rap in Africa, no one has it more than Ghana.
it was
No
it
country.
that was making those
Yo, JK, can I have a
journalists
say?
One
say
jobless.
Yes,
One
yes,
all
yes,
jobless.
Nigerians
yes.
We
there
have
are no
we have
rappers in. Do you know the meaning of there are no rappers in Nigeria?
Guys, listen to me. Make one person talk. We know they hear anything. So one
Okay,
person for
yo,
talk, then
Jobless.
another person go talk.
Jobless.
Oh,
Yo, Jobless, can you hear me?
I'm listening.
Yo, so I hope you're good, man.
I'm good.
Sorry, guys. You guys might be experienced some coldness in my voice. I'm feeling cold here. I'm sorry for that. But Jobless, apart from MI and Aspirin, do you guys have any other rappers in Nigeria?
The ignorance starts again.
Oh, this is
Bro,
not ignorant. I'm just asking you a question.
Just
Just
answer
answer
the
me.
I've
question. It's not
mentioned
about
I've
ignorance.
mentioned up
Ask
to
me your
12
question.
different rappers that are not even big rappers. Like they are not elite.
Okay. Let me tell you
They are
something, right?
probably B or C list.
Let me tell you something, right? I can mention 4 or 5 Ghanaian rappers who have made a major hit in your country. Can you mention that? Or give me just 2 rappers that made a hit in Ghana.
We do not do
Let me
that in our
start with
country.
VIP.
Let me start from let me
They are
let me explain why.
VIP. Let me finish. VIP.
Hold on. Just like
TikTok.
Casiedo is hustling to leave Brighton. You do
Our
not see
current
an Arsenal player
youngest.
go to
Let me tell you,
like
Black Sheriff.
Yeah, we
is
know
topping
hustle
chart
to
in your country.
but
Can you mention a rapper who can top
are you
chart in
getting
Ghana?
the point?
Any
Like
of your rappers?
Ghanaians come to Nigeria to get commercial acclaim. Nigerians don't go to Ghana for that. We don't do that. Like
And I'm telling you, Black Sherif is topping chart in your country. When
who?
you're talking about rapping
Black
Africa,
Sheriff. Are
Nigeria
you
is
not
not part
getting
of
the
it.
point?
You
Why
that's
did Black
all
Sheriff
Afrobeat.
become big? Because he featured Burna Boy, not because of his Black Sheriff. We knew him because of Burna Boy. He has been in Konongo Zongo, or what's the name of his zone since. He has been there since. But when he featured Burna Boy, we knew him.
But
So
he's a
don't come
rapper,
and be
right?
like, we know him because of he started singing one thing. No, we knew him because of Burna Boy. Don't get the
What
fact
about
twisted.
TikTok?
TikTok. You want me to talk about TikTok on this place? We don't know TikTok. We knew him because of Music
You don't know
Africa
TikTok?
2005.
Which year were you born?
TikTok. What song has TikTok done recently that Nigerian know? The TikTok I know is because
I'm
of
talking.
Africa.
But just relax. When I'm talking
Bro, we
about
have
rapping
hundreds
Africa,
of radio
Nigeria
stations
is
in
not part
Nigeria,
of it.
hundreds of
It's
TV
only
stations.
Ghana
They
and South
don't play
Africa.
Ghanaian musicians.
It's
You
only Ghana
guys
and South
play
Africa.
our
When I'm talking
songs.
about rap music in Africa, Nigeria is not part of it. Nigeria does only Afrobeat.
Bro,
When I'm talking about
just
rap
like
music,
you mentioned
mentioned
several
Nigeria?
rappers,
Nigeria is not
and we
part of
don't do
rap
it.
music in
That means
Africa. It's
you guys
only
are
Ghana
not.
and South Africa.
Are you
So what
getting
are you
it?
talking about? Say Black Boons. That Black Boons, is he a rapper? That guy, is he a rapper? When I'm talking about
Come on,
rap, you say Black Boons.
Black Bones. Oh, come on, Black
Even if
Bones.
you
I've listened to
mention
Black Bones
Lecon, I'll
inclusive.
even consider you Black Bones. What are you saying? What are you saying? Black Bones, is he a rapper? Stop
Chai,
disgracing your country. Just
bro.
mention better rappers and
Yes,
stop
You
mentioning
can't
Black
put,
Bones.
you can't
alright.
put Black Bones
Like
against
you
local
guys,
rappers.
I
Come
see them
on.
from Ghana quite loud,
There's a rapper say Enugu rapper.
and you guys
Ah,
are
far
putting
away
your
from.
ignorance on people as facts, and that is what propaganda is about. Like
No,
there's a
this is
lot
not
of
propaganda.
ignorance.
I'm just giving you facts. I'm just stating
You
facts.
just mentioned a lot of. You mentioned like 4 rappers. I have never heard of them in my life. Expect me to reckon with them as facts. Come on, I cannot
Wait.
reckon
See,
with
I don't want to mention the popular rappers.
them.
I don't want to mention
You
Sarkodie.
know them.
I don't
How
want
are
to
we
mention Sarkodie. I
to
don't want to
ourselves?
mention Manifest. I don't want to mention
Don't.
the
We know those
this
ones. Bro.
say it again.
Let me explain something to you. What you are not getting. You feel your rappers, right? And you feel that they are the best. Kudos to you. Brotherly love. That's a good thing, right? We feel our rappers too. I don't expect. That's how from the beginning.
I'm
I said
talking about
from the beginning
if I'm
of the
talking
show.
about
I don't
rappers in Nigeria. Why
I
would we
want
mention Black Bones?
that
Just
the base
mention Vector or
like
Black Bones.
was
What are you saying?
ignorant. That is the
Black Bones is
base,
a rapper.
bro. If you know Black Bones, you will not say this thing. You are quite ignorant. I don't want to insult anybody
There's
here,
no
but there's a lot
ignorance,
of
bro.
like
There's no
you guys should
ignorance.
ask.
Are
You
you
guys should
listening to rap? Black Boy is not a
open
rapper.
One
like you have
jobless.
inside.
That guy is a comic musician. He's a comic musician, just making fun,
When
like a
when
comedian musician. He's
when
not a
when
rapper. That guy's not a rapper. What are you saying, man?
That's
That's why
that's
Calligraph
it's
I don't
Jones
know
true.
your
this
age,
thing,
but
One
you
jobless.
understand what
When
content
Calligraph
creation.
Jones
You
Calligraph
understand
Jones,
Calligraph
that
content
when
Black
creation.
Bones
Calligraph
guy,
You
Jones
know
stood
say
especially,
these
against
things
your
you're
whole
saying.
nation, no rapper came out to even defend your
no
country.
one could stand up to Calligraph
When
Jones. No
Calligraph
one.
Jones insulted
It was Black Bones you guys sent.
your rap
Black Bones
industry. Look, that nonsense can never
against
happen. No,
Calligraph
I'm
Jones.
telling
I'm
you.
More
serious.
ignorant.
No, see,
Calligraph Jones
no
replied to
rapper.
Black Bones. Black
One
Bones
go.
relieved best rapper in Africa.
One jobless
Black
guy.
Bones released a song
One
called
jobless guy.
Best Rapper
No
in
rapper would no rapper
Calligraph Jones
will dare stand
replied
up.
to him.
No rapper will dare stand up and step on the
Bro,
toe on the
Calligraph Jones replied Black Bones,
African
not the
culture
other way
of
around.
what is called rap culture of Ghana and go scot free. When Calligraph Jones stood up against your whole industry after taking an award on your platform, he insulted your whole rappers from head to toe. No one came out to defend. No one.
As they are what now soldiers, they'll come beat them or waiting you they expect.
Oh,
He only
you don't
gave
understand. I mean,
MI, Ice Spring,
It look like
Vector,
stone
and a
your
few
eye
other
and
guys. And
that
he
Shatawale.
when Calligraph
literally
Jones stood against
outdid
your
all the other
industry,
guys.
no one came out to even defend you.
Come on, no, they do like that. Stop scoring child
One
point on
jobless
this
guy.
argument.
When it comes
We are
to
on your
Afro music, when it comes to
can't be saying he come
one,
and he insults the whole industry.
one jobless guy. No one is ignorant
Block
here.
him.
When it comes to Afro music, let me ask you one question. When it comes to Afro music, do you think anyone does it better in Africa more than you guys?
That's quite subjective. So I cannot come and tell you that we are the best in doing
Okay,
it.
if you
You
don't
guys,
know,
the whole
okay,
Africa feel we are the best.
based on the metrics and everything that is going on, obviously Nigeria is far gone. I mean, all that the countries are catching up, which I do agree. Okay, if you don't know, that's fine. You're being political. It's okay. But then
No, I'm being proud of politics. Like, I want to confess that we are at that. So that's what I wanted you to say.
It's fine. So I can stand up because what I see that you're hurt about is the fact that they are saying that there are no more rappers in what is called Nigeria. If I tell you yes, it's fine. So let me ask you, those ones are like a language metaphor which we have to derive something from it, which doesn't seem like the same way that you understand it. If I say that there are no virgins in Nigeria, does it mean that 100% of everyone in Nigeria is not a virgin?
Is your prick that would determine that, because
You
I
are
take
wrong.
no.
Okay, you are wrong, but
How
you wouldn't
no?
understand. So what we are trying to say is, if I say,
hold on, let me explain. I studied mathematics in school, so that's why when you use the word like most, all, it annoys me, because I expect you to try as much as possible in your grammar to strike close to reality. Like, you don't just come and just wave your hand and say you feel you. No. I have never on this call till now said anything like there are no rappers in Ghana or the rappers in Ghana are fake.
Because you can't
all I
say
have
that, bro.
come
Everyone
to them.
on the
You
continent
can't
knows that.
say
Exactly,
Everyone
I
on the
cannot
continent,
know this.
no.
I
Everyone on the
expect you guys.
continent
you
knows
can't
that.
say
Hold on,
You can't say it
guys, to
because
tell
everyone on
now.
the
What
you can't
continent
say
knows that.
we are
When it comes to
Hello,
apologies. You
can I
don't know
say
your
something?
rapper, so if you
no,
had known, you would have not said what we
we've
said.
mentioned
Not
names. We've mentioned names. I mean, we've
which
mentioned.
names
I've
you
given you
mention.
some.
Come on, mention them again. Let's hear it.
We
Let's have
mentioned
it.
Tulenke.
I don't know
We
him.
mentioned
Go
J
on.
Bar.
I don't know him. Go
You
on.
don't know. You don't know J.
I don't know him. Do you want to force me? Like, hold on.
Okay, fine. So
I'm
the
with my
names
friend.
you
David
mentioned,
is here.
the names you also mentioned.
Hold on. Pause.
Oh,
The
the
name
names you
who
also
has been.
mentioned. The
Hold
name
on.
you also
Hold
mentioned.
on.
Who knows them in
I'm
Ghana?
not saying. I want you to tell my friend who has not been. I've left where I was. This is somebody else. Tell David. They are going to call some Ghanaian rappers to you. Honestly, tell me if you know them or not. Go on.
You've gotten a second person.
No. I want you to not let it not be like I am just being because I
let
want
me
to.
ask him. Okay,
You know
let
the
me ask him.
rappers we know.
Okay, let me
The
ask
ones
him.
you mentioned.
Okay, let me ask
Do
him.
you know J?
Boss, do
We
you
don't
know?
know these guys. Like,
Okay, let me
you
ask
guys
him.
are not
Cool
getting
down. Let me
the
ask him.
point.
Cool
Yes.
down.
Hold on. I will just say something now, and I'll allow you guys talk for as long as you
No, he
want
said I
before
should
I
ask him. I
interrupt.
want to ask him. He said I should ask him.
Okay, ask him.
Please, do you know Lyrical Joe?
No.
Do you know Lyrical Joe?
No.
You don't know Lyrical Joe?
he said
Never
no
heard
before
of
the
him.
question.
You've never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Oh, okay. You've never heard of Lyrical.
Are you getting
This
the
is
point
just
now?
proof that
Are you getting?
Afrobeats have served
Are
Nigerian
we
music
No, I
communicating
want to.
now?
because
I
honestly,
Let
I
me
know
another
explain.
question. He said I should
Tulenke
Hello.
ask
from
him questions,
Sarkodie
which I'm
Bibibo.
asking him a question.
I know
You keep
Lyrical
pushing
Joe from
Joe,
Sarkodie
bro. Wait, let me.
Bibibo. Now he even buttoned Jovi from
You said
Cameroon.
Hold on. Let me use lyrical Joe. Lyrical
you
Joe.
don't know him. Okay, that's fine.
I don't know him. Like, we don't know him
It
out here.
cool
You're
down,
forcing
cool
me to
down.
know him.
This is
His song is
we are
not
not
like
fighting.
just
We are
like
not
the
fighting.
Cameroonian guys say. That means in the Cameroonian guys analysis, that means lyrical Joe is poor. That means he's not good enough if I don't know him,
Okay.
which is a very wrong
That's
premise.
your
Which is a
that's your
very wrong
perception.
premise.
That's your perception. We
Because
respect
I
that.
do not know him does not mean he's not good.
Yes, that's your
I don't know
Yeah,
him.
perception.
I
jobless.
never said he's not
That's your
good.
perception.
I just don't know him.
Okay, that's your perception. Can you please mention one artist, let's say a fast rising rapper from Nigeria? Can you mention one rapper from Nigeria?
Just one.
Yes.
I'll give you hot eyes. Let's
We
go with
don't know
hot
what
eyes.
eyes. Me, I don't know him.
I don't expect you to.
Exactly.
I'm not
So
even.
what's your point?
That's what. Is there something
So
in the
what's your
water in
point?
Ghana that is making people not
The
understand
author
my
should be
what I'm
movie
saying?
title or it be somebody in it.
Like, I'm saying something pretty simple. Like, you don't know him. I don't know yours. That's all I want us to take out of this conversation.
Let me ask you.
So,
What you should take out of this conversation is that your knowledge
let me
of
ask you.
Nigerian rap music is very limited, and as such, you should never make a statement of fact on that premise. Never, because you don't
But you've
know.
also made
Same way I will never
you've
come
also
out and
made
say
some
what I
points that
know
are not
about
fact.
Ghana
You've also
rappers.
made some points that are not factual. I mean, initially when I was not even on speaker, when I was not part of the speakers, you said that Nasisi is successful as the Sarkodie. That's what.
That's still subjective. You can argue that
No,
out if you
based
want
on
to.
what? I mean,
Feel
I want
free.
to get the fact based on what Nasisi
Feel
being
free.
successful as Sarkodie. Based on what fact?
Bro, there are less than 30 million in people in Ghana. South Africa has at least
You've not
50
answered
or
my
60
question.
million
Based on what
in
fact? Based
population.
on what fact?
First
I
of
can
all,
give you. I
South
can give you.
Now,
Jobless,
will
jobless,
first of all outsell
jobless.
you
Based on what
before
fact? Based
anything.
on
Who
what
told
fact?
that
Before
there are
you
less
even
than 30
start,
Jobless,
million?
kindly
I
Have
answer
will
you
the
tell
ever
you
searched
question.
for?
Kindly
based
answer
on
the question.
population.
Based on
What are you telling me?
Jobless, I
Like,
can
Less
give
than
you
30
fact.
million.
you
Please
people
do
are
your
one
research.
state
Oh.
in Nigeria and you're arguing.
Jobless, I can give you fact about Sarkodie. That is
Come on.
makes it much more success. And this thing are informations that you don't need to even pay a penny to get. So if you are telling me that Narcissism is the most successful, I'm asking you based on what fact? Give me the fact. Let me understand.
I am giving you fact number one. South Africa has more population and will naturally have more sales than you. Simple. How
Uh-huh.
many people want here
Ah,
outside Ghana?
Oh,
what has
Are
that
you
got to
getting?
do with the quality of rap Sarkodie,
please.
puts out
Eh?
and the kind of pool he
You
has?
said what?
But the funny thing too is that
Okay,
Natisi
I
doesn't have
see.
more numbers than Sarkodie. Is what I
So
Where do you see the numbers? Are
yeah,
you
like go and check it. Go and check Sarkodie's
what
numbers.
platform are you using?
Every platform, he's outselling Nasty C anywhere. What are you saying?
Which platform? Don't give blackhead statements.
Let me check YouTube right now, and let me give you the numbers. Let me show you Nasty C's biggest song.
Haven't they gone away? Nasty way go outsell Nasty C.
OneJobless guy.
Sarkodie is outselling everywhere. On every platform. Go on Spotify.
OneJobless guy.
Go on YouTube. Anywhere. So
Sarkodie is the OneJobless guy. Sarkodie is the most awarded rapper.
Oh God!
I'm talking about fact. And let me tell you how successful the person is. I'm telling you. No, hold on. I'm telling you.
Why you? I'm
telling you. He's the most decorated rapper in Africa. That's the fact. You can't take it.
Bro. Let me explain.
You guys are
in this job for a lot of years. I do not make blanket statements. Stop making blanket statements. Don't say he's bro. In Ghana, people respect him so much. You can afford to give him 15 awards in one night. Add that for 10 years, and he's the most awarded. In other countries, he will not grab all the awards.
I'm giving you a fact.
What are you telling me?
I'm giving you a fact. Okay, fine. If you are saying that you can give 15 awards, it's fine. It's fine. Apart from Sarkodie having 2 BET awards, name another rapper from Africa who has said.
Okay, so is this an argument of Sarkodie?
You are saying that we have 15 awards. I'm taking the 15 awards that you are talking about, put it aside, and I'm bringing you international awards.
Is this an argument of Sarkodie versus other rappers in the world, or is it an argument of
you said that you spilled facts over this space, and I'm telling you that one of the things they are talking about fact is not even factual, because you are saying that
bro, I'm on Nasty C's YouTube right now. And I am looking at millions upon millions.
I'm also there.
If it be millions, there are millions.
Adonai alone is bigger than Nasty C's career. Adonai alone is bigger than Nasty C's career.
What
the fuck
so long?
What are you saying?
Page. I am on his fucking page, bro.
I'm also there.
I don't know how much internet penetration you guys have, but I am currently looking at the numbers. Bro, the highest I am seeing here recently is 2.7 2 years ago. Bro, I am looking at the numbers. Bro, you guys don't even stream your Sarkodie song. Like, you're not even streaming his songs. Like, the highest is that Adonai you mentioned, which is 8 years ago. Fucking 8 years ago.
It's still
90 million.
It's still a song, bro.
What are you saying? Painkiller featuring who? Runtown. 5 years ago, 23 million. The next one is Rude Boy featuring Nigeria again, 13 million. Bro, the joke is writing itself. Don't call Sarkodie when Nasty C is when it comes to numbers. Bro, I am not seeing numbers. On Nasty C, the average view I am seeing here is 2 million.
You go and check his total views, bro. Check his total views.
Nasty C has OneJobless guy. OneJobless guy. Nasty C has 172 million views on YouTube. Sarkodie has 282. So what are you talking about?
What are you saying?
So what are you talking about?
First of all, now, do you know what this tells me extra? Sarkodie has been in this industry for how long? Recently, Nasty C
it doesn't matter.
It does not matter. So now, you want to compare Haaland's career with Ronaldo based on
that is why Haaland is Ronaldo.
Are you joking?
You knew that, and then
Nasty C released a song when he spoke about being a fan to Sarkodie.
You knew that.
Right now, for a small boy, Sarkodie, Nasty C has outsold Sarkodie for the legend. The numbers are here. Sarkodie's numbers, biggest numbers were 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
No more Ghana versus Nigeria.
Sarkodie does not have one video that has 2.5 billion views.
One.
A single song, not one.
Jobless. I'm talking about Ghana versus Nigeria or South Africa.
Video.
Let's talk about Nigeria, man.
Has 2.1 million views. A lyric.
Let's talk about Nigeria. Let's talk about Ghana versus Nigeria. Why are you bringing in South Africa? Are you from
or
are you comparing South Africa now?
They don't have rappers. They don't have rappers. They don't have
one came in because they don't have rappers. He said that it's factual.
They don't have rappers.
Is a successful person, and I'm trying to let him understand that if he's talking about fact, he's not brought any fact here, because he's mentioning names which we talk about Leka Joe. I mean, the guy took on Jovi when there's an issue, he rapped and then it was a back and forth. This Icebox or whatever he mentioned, I don't know any rapper that he has taken him on the continent to even be a matter of discussion. So you don't know our rappers, you don't know yours. As simple as that.
Let's do Let's
The
do
But
fact
it
this.
is,
doesn't.
let me
But
say, let's say the fact is,
Eldad,
if you are
Eldad,
talking
Let's
about
do
Even
this.
rap,
respect
Eldad.
rap
to
music,
But
even
it
rappers
doesn't
like
take away.
can one person
Let's,
speak, please?
Eldad. But it doesn't take away
let's
the fact that
what
when
is
we
the name of
talk
guy?
about
I forgot his name, sir.
Afro music,
hold
we give it
on,
to the
hold on,
Nigerians. When we come to
hold on.
what is called the South African move or the
Thanks.
Zulu, we give it to them. But when it comes to rap, let's be honest with ourselves that no one can actually sit down in their rightful senses with facts and a whole lot talk about anything that we do have rappers than Ghanaians when it comes to mentioning of names and yes, you might have the numbers that because of your population, but the fact is you can't sit down and be mentioning like 100 or 200 Corollas and someone having like 5 J wagons or 6 J wagons and saying that your Corollas are better
Okay,
than someone having J wagons. It doesn't make sense.
okay.
That's
Are you
that's a
done?
fact
Bro,
now.
even
Are
in
you
the
done
That's a
recent
now?
fact.
Hennessy Cypher,
Are you
like
done?
there was MI, there was
Are
Vector,
you
The
done
and
now?
Hennessy
Manifest was
cipher,
like
the
still on top.
Hennessy
What are you
cipher,
saying,
just a
bro?
recent one. So what
Like,
I
what
say,
are you
manifest
saying?
at your two rappers. You had two rappers. You had two rappers coming from Nigeria on the same
Like the two
cipher,
goat
and
rappers,
then
so
when you compare
MI
their
and
verses,
Vector,
none of
and you
them
were,
came close to
bro,
manifest.
That's their two best rappers. They are
Okay,
two best
calm,
rappers.
MI and
calm down,
Vector, they
calm
were
down,
both on
guys.
it, and then none of their
Manifest
verses
buried
came
them.
close to manifest verse.
like
So
how?
Calm down, guys. I want us to be
And
very,
even
very
let's
careful
talk about this rapper
because
Black Bones.
now
I tell me that Black Bones is
I've
a
been
better rapper than
listening to you
Kisha.
guys, and
Are you what to talk?
I've been listening. I've been listening to you guys. Like, I want us to really don't take this as more of like competition. And sometimes when we are arguing, we have to argue to learn, to relearn, and to unlearn some certain facts. And most importantly, we have to educate ourselves and
Thank
educate people who are kind of listening to us. We've just been
you.
ranting for the past 30 minutes, trying to drag our artists down, try to lift one over the other. I don't think it really, really makes sense. Let's just look at it this way. I think we
But
have
I
to
am not
speak.
doing that. I am not doing that. From the beginning,
No,
and
I'm not saying
single
jobless. I'm
fact,
not saying
and the
I'm
single
not
fact
actually
that there was ignorance, and it should be
I'm not
acknowledged that we did not know. If we
I
had
get
known, we
you.
will not argue in this direction. That
Bro,
is all.
calm
Nobody said
down.
anyone is better. I have
Bro,
never even
bro,
said
Bro,
Nigerian
calm
bro,
rap.
down
calm
now.
down.
Bro, calm
Bro,
I'm
down.
not
calm
even
down.
saying that
Calm
now.
Jobless
down.
guy, calm
Bro,
down,
calm
calm
down.
So
down, calm down,
Bro,
calm
calm
down, cool down.
Listen, I'm a Nigerian as well. This is not, in fact, what led to this space has been in the media space for quite some times now. Not just the Ghanaians, even we Nigerians are talking about it as well. That our rappers have diversified. Some of them lost focus because the cash now, the bulk of the money is now in Afrobeat. A lot of rappers trying to
there
sing,
was a time where
trying
the money
to
was
do
there was
it.
never
It's
a
a
time the money
fact.
was in rap. Don't get it twisted. The money is
So
always in pop, which is why it
calm
is
down,
popular music.
calm, bro, calm down. I get you. The thing is a reality that's staring at all of us in the face. We can't deny it. We've seen a lot of them. Zlatan going into singing and all that. But that was why I said the last time I spoke that we shouldn't use it as a yardstick, to bring anybody down or saying this one is not a good rapper because he sings. Because you have to understand the art itself. The art itself is spiritual. You have to just take it the way it comes to you. So if a rapper feels that he wants to sing today, I don't think there should be a crime on that. But the truth is, we have to be fair to most of these guys. So at the end of their career is all about how much you make, how are you surviving. Is not longer how many albums did you drop, how many awards did you win. But the truth is, are you going to survive after your musical career? So I think that's just one of the stuff that influenced, that led some Nigerian rappers into singing, kind of commercialized a bit. I saw the podcast that led to this. The truth is, like one jobless boy said, the guys that interview Fields they don't have the solid knowledge of Nigerian music industry. They struggle to put names together. They struggle to even put tracks together. They mix name up, they murder name up, but it's allowed, because they are not Nigerian. they are not Nigerians, they are Ghanaians. But then
Exactly.
because they are the anchors, they are in the media space, they are expected to know more. So I felt they didn't do their research well, and I think that was where the misconception
God,
actually
God,
came in. And I
God,
saw people, I listened to someone saying, that Blackburn is not a good rapper or is a comic musician. I don't think that is true. Blackburn is a good rapper. Like Vector is a good rapper. I mean, these guys live on retaliated rap. They are battle rappers. But don't forget, like I said earlier on, where the money is in Afrobeat, and these guys can sing as well. So they try as much as possible to try to get out of the cake of the Afrobeat to get something in and still do their rap. But then, like we all know, Afrobeats now is the rave of the moment. It travels farther than rap. That's why some of you don't get to see their rap works. You see the more of Afrobeats more. Like I raised the issue of Olamide that if you are going to talk about success at the end of the day, how much did you make? How many sales, streams? You are not going to push Olamide behind. Olamide did a solo rap album in Yome Weather. But you Ghanaians are allowed not to know much about that. Mostly rap with Yoruba language. I mean, our local dialect here. But it was a hit-packed album. You get. So sometimes when you look at a lot of circumstances that surrounds the making of these guys, then you have to give it to them. You don't have to nail them. Sakode, for example, I don't know why he left Ghana, but I understood that he wanted that recognition across Africa. That was how he came to reside in Nigeria for some times. I, s- I, s- I wa- in fact, there was a song he did with Banky W. It was Banky that gave him the hook. He had another one with Rude Boy. Another guy gave him the hook. Like three or four, artists in Nigeria gave Sakode a hook for him, to be able to penetrate into the Nigerian market. Then we have these two guys, these R2B guys. I love them. The R2B guys, but they hang around with Z for a lot of time.
love
But I
them.
don't have anything against that. It's all about market strategies at the end of the day. You have to give it to those guys for trying as much as possible to come into the bigger market with their talent, and they are still noticed. And that was because they hang around Nigerian market. So a Nigerian artist. So it's not like they tried to at some point they won't try. There was a time Stonebwoy came here. Stonebwoy, or like when Stonebwoy when Stonebwoy became a big artist blown artist in Nigeria, it was a DJ Neptune that put him and Olamide on the song. Stonebwoy was something unique, and all of us accepted Stonebwoy because he brought something new. We used to have an artist like him, General Pipe, but all of a sudden we don't know what happened. He left the shore of the country. He traveled to US to chase greener pasture. So when Stonebwoy came into Nigeria, we saw someone like General Pipe, and we all accepted Stonebwoy for who he is and for what he is doing. So I don't want us in any way to disrespect this artist. It's not easy. I understand the heart. Sometimes the way it comes to these guys is different from you as the fans. Then at the end of the day, this guy will look back at the end of their career. It's all about the money, bro. It's all about the money. TikTok was in Nigeria sometime, with Tony Tetula, working with even the VIP guys, they worked with Two Face, they worked with Tony Tetula as well. They got signed to Kenny's Music. It was all about the market. Then all of a sudden, they will stop rapping because in Nigeria, we don't love that song, but actually, I love rap. I'm a rap fan, but I understand the fact that I'm a Vector fan. So Vector decided to come with Afrobeat today. I understand with him because at the end of the day, he has to play. Next eight is MC with putting hip hop. So, but in Afrobeat, we have so many brands, associating with them. So
Al-
that's where the money is.
Allow,
I think that's the major problem
allow.
for our
So you,
local.
you do agree? Allow, based on what you're saying, if I deduce anything from it, that let's not twist what you are saying. is you agree that majority of your rappers have actually switched to
You're using the word majority
No,
again.
no,
let me
no.
Bro,
address that. Let me address that.
Okay,
Let me
majority.
address that. I think
Take your
not
words down
majority,
now.
not majority. Okay,
what no, let me address that.
okay.
Am I still